This one can actually spoil your game if you're not careful with this. You get on the court after walking through that muddy area, the court can get spoiled. I've beat squash players in my age group who have a higher rank than me, and my rank in Maharashtra is number 1.
So hello everyone and welcome to the bridge. I am here at Jodhpur Junior Open squash tournament, which is happening at Bodhi International School, and we also have a senior tournament happening at Umaid Bhawan. So here with me is Reyansh Karia, and he is a under 11 player. What is this you are doing with the ball, Reyansh?
This is for my stress. So if I'm losing a game in a squash match, you can always squeeze this to let all your stress out and become calm.
Okay, so this is why he is using the stress ball, and you do this before every match?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So here Reyansh will be talking about the different aspects of squash, like the equipment used and why the equipment is used. So let's begin with squash rackets.
Okay. So over here I have 3 rackets, and they're all different players. They represent different players. So this is my oldest racket. This is the old version of Mohammad Al-Shabaghi when he was playing for Egypt.
Now he plays for England, as Reyansh has found out today when I told him.
Yes, and Mohammad Al-Shabaghi, his ranking is number 5 in the world.
Yeah, and also a former world champion. So these are the limited editions of the racket. So the racket is called Al-Shabaghi edition, and this is a different one.
This is a different one. This represents Noor El-Sherbini, and her world ranking is number 1. She also won the Alam British Open for women in 2019.
Yeah, very dominating force in women's squash. And do you have you use some kind of protector here, right?
Yeah, so we have this is my newest racket. This is the new version of Mohammad Al-Shabaghi. This is the England one, since he started playing for England. This is the England version. So you have these protectors over here, because sometimes when the ball is rolling on the wall after you hit a shot and it's tight, the racket can get squeezed and this thing can scrape off.
Yeah, so that's why they use a protector to protect the outer frame of this
and when
racket.
the protector breaks, you can also get replacements.
Yep. So that's about the rackets. Now we'll go to the squash balls. A very interesting thing, squash balls. It's not like badminton where you have certain kind of shuttles, or tennis balls where you have the specific tennis balls. Squash balls are very unique. Yes. So
I have 3 of them over here, starting with the double yellow dotted ball. So this one we use for the normal matches that we have in tournaments, like this one.
Yeah. So it has 2 yellow colored dots, and it is different from the other balls that Reyansh will show. So Reyansh, please.
Yeah. Next ball is a single dotted ball. It's a red dotted, and this one is faster than the double dotted ball that I just showed you, and this one can actually spoil your game if you're not careful with this ball.
Yeah. So because it is faster, and we also have another ball with us.
Yeah. So this is the second fastest ball in the world, the squash ball in the world, second fastest. It's a single dotted and it's blue color. This can also spoil your game very easily.
Yep. So as you saw, the color of the dots and the number of dots on the balls, they determine whether the ball is fast or the ball is slow. And Reyansh, do you one type of ball or all types of balls?
One type, which is the double dotted.
Which is the double dotted. Okay, so he practices with the double dotted yellow colored balls. And what about the ones used in international tournaments?
So the ones used in PSA tournaments are white color balls. They are fully white and they are single dotted. They have a yellow dot on it, and you use these in the blue color glass courts. So the white balls used in the PSA tournaments with the glass courts, they normally are very slow. But the ones used in normal tournaments, like a 3-star tournament where there's a glass court included, the balls you use at that glass court are very fast.
Yep. So the slowest balls of squash are used at the premium international tournaments, as in the senior edition, which is happening simultaneously. They are also using the white balls that Reyansh mentioned. So now let's move to the safety equipment.
So the first up with the safety equipment is eyewear. So this is the one that I use. It's the Dunlop brand, and there's a rule for 19 and under, they have to wear eyewear. But above 19, you can wear you can play without eye protections.
Yeah, so if a squash ball comes very fast at you, it can damage your eyes, and that's the reason why Reyansh and all other squash players have to wear this eyewear. As he mentioned that under 19, it's compulsory to wear such equipment. And now we'll move on to the shoes.
So my brand that I use is A6, and they are non-marking shoes. So it's because of this sole that you can't when you go out and you're wearing these shoes and at some muddy area, you cannot wear these, because then when you get on the court after walking through that muddy area, the court can get spoiled.
So these are specially reserved for the court, and this is the reason why the shoes are called non-marking, and he cannot wear them outside the court. As you mentioned, it can spoil the court, get dirty outside and spoil the court. So these are the different kind of equipments that Reyansh uses while playing a game of squash, and he has his quarterfinals today.
Yes, at 6:30.
And he'll be playing them at 6:30. So before ending this, Reyansh, when did you start playing squash? At what age?
Nationals or normal?
Normal. When did you take the game?
I started playing at the age of 5 years old, and I started playing national tournaments last year.
So he has been in the national circuit since last year, and
I have to say about my ranking as well. Okay. So my ranking in India is number 15. I've beat squash players in my age group who have a higher rank than me, and my rank in Maharashtra is number 1.
So he is the Maharashtra number 1, the state from where I come from, the city where I come from, and I'm very happy to see emerging squash player from my city, and hopefully he'll do great things in the future. But first off, he has this tournament to excel and win in. So all the best, Reyansh, for your matches, and we hope to see you reach greater heights in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.